everybody, I'm Nanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome or welcome back in case you've been here before. Today I am going to do a whip and chat, so grab out whatever it is that is your work in progress, aka whip, and let's have a ramble, shall we? So, yeah, how was your week? Mine was interesting to say the least. We had Father's Day yesterday, so yeah, I'm filming this on Monday. I do know the video will go up on Wednesday, but yeah, I had time to film now, so I'm filming now. So we had Father's Day yesterday, even though my husband did not get much of Father's Day. He did get a gift from our daughter that she made on school. She had like a little poem and some like hand stamp smiley faces kind of thingies. And she also made like a little book insect kind of thing with googly eyes where he could put a pen in. So yeah, in the afternoon we went to my parents-in-law for Father's Day for his dad. Excuse me. We also planned to go to my dad because it was also his birthday, but the car did not plan on working along. Because Saturday in the evening, just after we had dinner, my husband decided he needed to go to the store because he went in the afternoon, but he did forget something that we needed. So yeah, he wanted to go back, and he was like a little bit away from home, and he noticed that he was like, something isn't right with the car. I was a little bit further, and he was like, yeah, it's definitely right back. Yeah, I do think it's a flat tire. So yeah, he didn't need to go too much further to go to the store where he planned to go. So I was like, well, I'm going to drive that little bit so I'm not on the side of the road. He got to the parking lot, and lo and behold, the back right tire was flat. So yeah, we obviously, with newer cars, many cars don't have a spare tire anymore. We had like this stuff that you can put in your tire for when you have a flat tire, but yeah, that was apparently like over the usage date like 9 years ago. So even before we got this car, it was already, yeah, bad. So that was not a good thing. In the end, it was a good thing because we got the ANWB, the like roadside service people. Don't know what the actual English word for it is, but if you have like trouble with your car, they can come. If you at least have a thing for it. Because that's basically like a insurance kinda, like an accident insurance. Let's call it like that. So yeah, we have that. So husband called and was like, yeah, well, it is very busy. So like one of those automatically things. So like it's very busy. If you have a smartphone, you can also go online and fill it in there and stuff like that. So he did that. It said that it should be within the hour. I believe he waited like 25 or 30 minutes. Then somebody came up, and apparently it is due to the fact that, yeah, sunlight, UV stuff on the tires. There was also like a stress. I didn't know it was like a fracture or something, or it is just like it looks bad, but it was like, yeah, you need to go to a auto shop like soon, because he could not say if it was okay or not because you need to look from the inside. But yeah, that was not the reason why the tire was flat, but apparently the yeah, what's the word? Would be smart if I actually looked the word up beforehand. But yeah, they like the little spout where you put the air in. Here we call it a ventil. But yeah, that thing was gone. Well, the thing itself was there, but yeah, there was a rip at the seam or something like that. So yeah, needed to put in a new one and pump it full of air again, and so my husband could get home. But he got the advice to go to a auto shop pretty soon and not drive like thousands of kilometers with it, and not drive like more than like 80 or 100 kilometers per hour, so not big speeds or something like that. So yeah, we decided to not go to my parents and do that like next week, or yeah, the week after. We want to celebrate our daughter's birthday, so it would be already then the week after that. But yeah, so that was something. Also on Friday we have some answers for our daughter's issues. So in case you don't know, we had some trouble with behavior that our daughter has. She kind of throws tantrums, and like sometimes it's like she doesn't register what you say to her. Also, like in school, like they give her something to do and she's just not doing it, and all stuff like that. And yeah, so she had some tests. She also had like an intelligence test, because at school they were like, I have the feeling that she is smarter than usual. But it's a good thing that we did that, because her issues kind of came to light, because apparently her issues are in her intelligence level. Because they test, when they do like an IQ test, they test in 4 different categories. Let's think out of my brain if it is correct with what I'm saying, so not completely sure, but they test like something like inside the motor skills and the insight in like spatial insight and stuff like that. They have a part like words, like how good you are with communication, stuff like that. They have a part where it's about like the capacity to do something, like basically very crude said. It's like it has the kid a mental capacity to perform the task that is set. And there was not another one. I'm blanking on what that one was, because it was a lot of information in like a little over an hour. So that's like, it made my ears buzz. But basically where it came down to is that her like motor and insight skills are not as high as the rest is. So there's an imbalance in her intelligence. And apparently that's not normal. Normally the 4 like branches, like call it like that, are around the same level. It's like average, above average. Yeah, what's the word again? Seriously. I do need to have my friends Google again. It's like, seriously, why do I not look things up beforehand? Google Translate. Gifted. And yeah, it says here gifted and highly intelligent. So let's see, call it intelligent and highly intelligent. But so like her motor skills were like average. The like communication skills were above average. The thing I don't remember what it was above average. and then her capacity to work out things was like intelligent. So yeah, there is a big imbalance, and we're now trying to see like what we're trying to get like a little bit of a better understanding on how it works. My husband just like an hour ago found a website where it was a little bit more specified, and it's like, yeah, that's I guess kind of what it feels like. There's like you get scores, and there was an imbalance between two, like the motor skills and the verbal skills. And if that's around, the gap is like 25 or give or take, then there are certain issues. And that's also like the issue that we got. And that's also like what they said at like the place we went to, that the kids that have the same like imbalance do give the same issue, to call it like that. It's very black and white, I know, but yeah, the kids that have the same issue, the same, yeah, skill, well, mind problem, well, problem is again very black and white, but the kids that have the same outcome in the test do have the same things they run into as our daughter has. So yeah, with all the information buzzing in our head, we're all like, husband and I were, when we're getting back to pick up our kids because they were at the in-laws, we're like, at least a good thing it's not that we created the problem. We didn't do anything. That's not possible that we did that. Sure, there are things for us that we can try to help her, like give her more of like a, yeah, what's how I want to say it, like give her more of a challenge in the things she's good at, but at the same time guide her more at the things she is not as good at. The thing she was not as good at, the motor skills, was still the average range. So that's what they said there. So it's like, it's not that she's bad. Her motor skills aren't bad, but the rest is beyond that. So it's low in comparison. It's like a case of like, she's still smart, but some parts are smarter than others. So yeah, average is still good. So but yeah, so many kids have the same issues. And then, as I said, the like website that we found, where it's like they've gone into it a little bit more, it's like they have the mental capacity and the word knowledge to understand a task at hand, but they lack the insight and the motor skills, like the hand-eye, the hand-brain coordination, not hand-eye, but hand-brain coordination, to complete the task that they need to do. So for her, it might be necessary that, like, what quote-unquote regular kids, so like the kids that have all their branches in the same direction, that have all, for example, everything is average or above average, they have, like, you give them a task and they complete it. For our daughter, it's possible that they give her a task, but they need to split it up in, like, say 4 parts, because otherwise it's just too big of a task for her to, like, mentally grab what it is that she's needing to do, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm really glad that we now have some insight in, like, what's going on inside that little mind of hers. So yeah, that's a really big relief for me, that it's not something that we trained her to do. It's not something that we can blame ourselves for, because that was a thing I was afraid of for kind of a long time. That it was just something we did. And thank goodness it's not. obviously there are things that we can do that we can help her, but it's not something we can really get out, let's call it like that. So yeah, that's the thing. It's possible. They said like it's open for debate like now, because she didn't know the like exact numbers. This thing that we saw now said that the problems might most likely get even bigger. But when we were there, she didn't know exactly, but she said like she's also young enough that it might be possible that it also like levels out a bit, so that she might settle at like everything above average or something like that. So it might be possible that it's going away, like with a lot of structure and some help and stuff like that. You were like, it's not a thing that they now directly say that's like, it's a big problem now, you need to have help, but it's a thing we need to pay attention to help her where she needs it. So yeah, that's a thing. We have like a meeting with school tomorrow. Also like, hey, we get like the official report from that place whenever they get the chance to do that, because yeah, it was kind of a lot of pages and they need to do. Hold on, husband calls. And I'm back. As I said, husband called. So yeah, in case you hear that that music tune, that means that somebody's calling me. But yeah, I don't exactly know what I was talking about before, so lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it was something like the report. That was it again. Yeah, it was quite a couple of pages. I do believe it was just one side per page, but still. So yeah, I hope that they have that in a couple of weeks. And they also already said that like they would prefer it if they would be able to like elaborate the report with the school. They could do it this school year or next school year, depending on what the school wants. So yeah, that's the thing that we need to ask them. Also see like what they want, because the teacher that my daughter has this year might not be the one she has next year, because we are rearranging the classes and are now going to 2 classes, and one of them has 2 days a week, the teacher that she has now, and the other one does not. So I don't know which teacher she gets, because yeah, they said that the kids were told which teacher they got, but yeah, we were not able to get that information out of her. Might be one of those things that she said that she is going a group up, but next she did not know what teacher she would get, so we don't know like if she understood the entire assignment. So yeah, we need to ask like what teacher does she get next year, so we can prepare her for that. So yeah, but yeah. And also like with things for like vacation, because we have, I think, not even a month left, I think 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's summer break. So yeah, we need to see like how we want to do that and stuff like that, what we need to do for that, and how we are going to put up structure for that, so that she still has her like usual schedule, so she still has her schedule but still has stuff. And yeah, it's a whole lot of something. Oh well. Yeah, at least we have the conversation with school tomorrow, so hopefully we know then like what school wants and how everything plans out for next year, like the teacher, and how like already how much the teacher is already prepared for our daughter. Because yeah, That's something. And I guess that's basically everything I got to say, because still, my recovery is slow, too slow. At least I'm now down to only paracetamol. So the other medication I only have for like it when it's getting too much of pain. So at least that's something. But yeah, so I'm still getting used to the fact that I have like my last tablet is gone, and I'm also getting used to the fact that I'm taking less paracetamol per time. So yeah, everything is settling, but not as fast as I would like. But yeah, there's not much I can do about that. So yeah, I think that's basically everything I can say for this video. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up and see how far we get. So with that being said, I hope you liked this video. It might be that I need to put up a part, like the time-lapse part of this video, that is actually not in order with last week, and might even with like next week, in case I am not able to work on a diamond pinning and ramble on by next week. I hope I slowly can start this week, but yeah, I can't make promises. But yeah, so it might be that it's not in order if you watch these videos in order, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't have much of that video anymore that I have already filmed. So yeah, again, with that being said, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. I hope you all will have a wonderful week. If there's something you would like me to know, or that you want to share with me, or anything in particular that you want me to know, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you don't get any reaction from me, please give me another comment or message me by email or something, because sometimes messages slip through and I don't get them for one or the other reason. That I can see like I have a message, but I can't see it in my YouTube studio or react to it. So yeah, normally I at least give the video a heart if you're just, sometimes people leave just things, I'm like, yeah, it's not much that I can give a comment back on, so I at least heart it. So at least you know that I read it. But yeah, as I said, if you liked the video, leave a comment. You can hit the like button, that would be very much appreciated. And if you haven't already, you can also subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified, and all that YouTubey stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!